Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Here we are in post-Stormblood in episode 7. I hope everybody's doing very well. We're going to go ahead and get right on to it and talk to Rabon. Got Return of the Bull. Oh, we get a little dress up Rabon. How cute. It's so cute. Alright. Aquilana's elders' intentions seem at odds with all we know of her tribe. What think you, Kiara? Maybe they can learn to compromise? Sorry, I'm an optimistic, okay? You believe an understanding can be reached. Tis not entirely unheard of, I suppose. Those who followed Saint Shiva eventually sought reconciliation with Ishgard. Yeah, see? Whatever the truth, I would take no chances. The guard must be strengthened, ideally with people who know a thing or two about primals. Can we rely on the Scions? Yeah, of course. You guys rely on us too damn much, though. I'll round up our comrades and send them to the Alamean quarter. You can go on ahead if you like, Kiara. Alright. My thanks, I will see you in the palace. Okay, Rabon. Yeah, get out of here, Anvil. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, heck with that. We're just gonna teleport there. Yeah, it's just 100 gil. What do I care? Make that much more and then some per job. Job per quest. Alright, and here we are. So let's get on to it. I guess we gotta go right over here. Nope, not right there. Get off the damn. Yeah. Get off this. I think I'm right. It's right here. Oh. Herpaderp. Kiara, I brought reinforcements. Aaronvid told me of the arrival of our unexpected guests, and I agreed that I would prelude to call upon Y'shtola and Thancred as well. One can never be too careful when dealing with the enthralled. I am not too familiar with the Aquilana tribe myself, but LSA reports suggest that they have shunned contact with other races. Despised it, in fact, even compared to the other Ananta. Oh god, I've been saying Anata. It's Ananta. There you go. Indeed, this apparent revival and attitude is most curious. No one expected a response to our invitation, much less an envoy. And I imagine Lise was forced to make some rather hasty arrangements in order to accommodate them. Speaking of which, how should we deploy ourselves? If the meeting is held in the throne room, it would seem wise to have eyes both inside and outside the palace. Y'shtola and I can stand guard without. That leaves the three of you to keep watch over the proceedings in the throne room itself. Understood. We should join General Alden inside then. Kiara, do you know the rear entrance to the palace? It's on the eastern edge of the city, at the top of the stairs. The guard there should have been instructed to let us pass. Well, okay then. Just give me 1 second, everyone. I gotta do something real quick. And by real quick, I meant just take some more water. Alrighty, here we go. Here we go, here we go, to save the day from the Ananta. Wait, where are they? Oh, they're over here. Alright, and down we go. Guard, I demand you let us in. You're with the Scions, miss. General Alden left orders that you were to be escorted inside. If you'll follow me. Yes.
thank you all for coming. I am Lise Hext, and I speak for the Resistance. Among you are village elders, refugee leaders, envoys from the Ananta and the Kikern. You've come from every corner of Girabania to help decide the future of Alamigo. But before that, I want to ask you a question. What was the first thing you noticed when you came in? For me, it was that empty throne. It has no one to sit on it now. No viceroy, no king. Would any of you like to take their place? Or should someone else sit there? Then let's sit here in a circle, as equals, and I hope, as friends.
Expertly done. Lise has removed monarchy as a choice early in the game, and positioned them to consider a joint government. All things considered, I would say events have got off to a fine start.
And that is Alagana's stance on the matter.
Thank you, Ragenfrid. Another vote in favor. Next, let's hear from Shanti of the Kalyana. Tell us, how do your people feel about the idea of a republic?
The Ananta wish only that those who dwell within Girabania devote themselves to our faith. You shall all worship Sri Lakshmi! Lady of bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visage!
This can't be happening. No crystals were allowed through the door.
We can worry about the how of it later. We need to evacuate these people right now, or the Primal will make thralls of them all.
It's up to us.
Gods damn it! The guards were already turned! Fools! not see us all enthralled.
Then they're going to be sorely disappointed. We have the Warrior of Light and Arenvold to shield us.
Aye, but they can't well defend your guests and attack the Primal, can they? We're stuck on the back foot.
All right, I think I have an idea. Keep these people safe, General. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Whatever she's about, she'd best make it quick. Come then. Who will be next to die on my steel?
See, shouldn't have let them in. It's a mistake. How do we fight her without leaving our allies wide open? We can't stay on the back foot forever. No, damn it. If I think we like that, we've already lost. I have the Warrior of Light at my side. We can do this. Isn't that right, Kiara? Use the duty action deflect to dissipate the Aether Spears Lextreme releases during the battle. Be warned that allowing an ally to be enthralled by an Aether Spear will result in failure. Okay, so I gotta look out for those little bubbles. Okay. Any more? Oh, we're good? Okay. Oh, crap. Ah. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. Okay, there's another one.
Why, I offer you peace and serenity.
Okay. Damn it.
I shall free you from your hate.
Alright, apparently we just can't attack her. Okay. Is that it? Are we good?
Damn it all! It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
Okay, now the real fight begins. Oh, but what? I still have to worry about the damn freaking things? Alright, you guys take care of her. Alright, good job, Rabon. Okay, now what? Oh shit. Active time maneuver, what the heck? What do I do? Oh god. This is going to be a long fight.
You know your souls weigh heavy?
Nope, they don't. We're good, actually. I can't see where I'm going. Alright, she's less halfway health now. Alright, we gotta kill her before Fedora's Aether runs out. Oh, we beat her? Nice. Woo!
We did it! We beat her!
What is this?
I'm only gonna say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help. They need someone with the Echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
Seven hells. It's her, the Butcher.
It's done. Take me back to my cell.
You are not forgiven. Not you. You I will never forgive. But I will thank you. For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
Whew, I was gonna have to mash on my keyboard there for a little bit. I was like, no, I cannot die after this. Well fought, Kiara. No, no kidding. Ehrenwald, that was a near thing. Aye, our stand against the Kalana would have been brief indeed had you not volunteered for guard duty. We'd be enthralled as surely as our sentries were. They must have planned this far in advance. Scrutiny was my responsibility, and I know how dangerous primals can be. I should have... It's my fault, my stupid mistake. Nay, lass, we were all caught unawares. We will take this as a lesson and watch our own more carefully in the future. You can be sure that the lackeys who smuggled the crystals into the throne room weren't the only thralls in our ranks. The soldiers who first spoke up in the favor and currently keeping their weapons springs to mind. Primal servant is betrayed by his aura. If you mean to conduct an investigation, I can identify any other acting under Sri Lakshmi's influence. Thanks, Shishtola. We'd appreciate the help. Speaking of help, I almost fell over when Feldora turned up. What was she even doing there? I asked her to come. It's like I gave her a choice. You can either end it here or come fight. Oh, that explains it then. It's sad, but Ringford was right. Her victims will never forgive her for what she's done. But I don't think Feldora picked up that sword looking for forgiveness. She just wanted to fight for her country. If you say the word in which Feldora grew up is partly to blame for what she became, and as an Alamegan, I feel responsible for improving that world. We can't ignore what's happening right now. We have to show people a better way than vengeance. We risk giving birth to a new generation of skulls. I know it's idealistic, but I want to help the people let go of their old grievances and make peace with each other. And hold 1,000 meetings and talk till I'm blue in the face if that's what it takes. 'Tis a long and arduous path you have chosen, but one well worth walking. Rest assured that I will do what I can to help you reach your destination. Thank you, Alphino. The first step will be to get our representatives back in the throne room. They're a little shaken, but not one of them seemed ready to run. We're all determined to finish what we started. I will see that you're not interrupted, Kiara. You and the Scions are to stand down. Get some rest. You've earned it.
fine spot to contemplate the heavens. The meeting is over. The envoys have chosen to instate a government model on Ishgard's House of Commons, a ruling body of representatives elected by the people. It is a fair decision, and one which signals the end of my part in all this. But I would gaze upon Girabania's stars one last time before I leave. Forget something? Your Grace, there was no word.
Raubon Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
But, Your Grace...
Raubon, I am no longer a child. Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Rebuild Alamigo.
You desire to stand alone. I understand, but remember what happened.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety, and thus did I consult at length with a most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
A most trusted advisor? And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
What trust can there be between us when you withhold the truth from me? Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Uldar? For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire?
I swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my sword.
And it has served me well. But in Pippin you have forged a new sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him. I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies. So follow your heart, please. You are home. You are free.
Nanamo.
Smile for me, Raubon. I would have this parting be a joyous one.
Thank you, Your Grace. It has been an honor to serve you and Uldar.
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Grace.
Oh boy. Oh, this episode is running into being a long one.
Thanks for shielding us from Lakshmi, you two. If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
You're kind to include me, Lise, but we both know who did most of the work. I could scarce keep track of the battle, let alone land a telling blow. No shame in admitting it. The Warrior of Light has put far better men than me in the shade.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would seem Her Grace has come to Girabania to oversee the final stages of her relocation project. She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope he was still there.
Are you in the habit of gossiping about the affairs of royalty, Master Leveilleur?
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was merely informing my companions.
Be at ease, Alphino. 'Twas only a jest. But I must yield the floor to Raubarn. He has an important announcement to make.
As of yesternight, I have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
I shall be assuming my father's duties. And may I say that Tizona has never felt heavier upon my back.
Twould seem I am in need of employment. Mayhap one of my old acquaintances can introduce me to a mercenary company or some such.
You may be getting on in years, Father, but you'd struggle to find a band of sellswords who wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
Yes, the bull of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
Your Grace has developed a wicked edge to her humor, and you, Pippin, would do well not to laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
So, does this mean you're staying?
Aye. That seems to be the way of it. I would be glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation, if you'll have me.
If, he says. Welcome home, Raubarn.
Well, that was unexpected, though you seem distinctly unsurprised. Either you're more astute than I give you credit for, or I'm losing my touch. In any event, one thing is certain. Alamigo will rejoice at the homecoming of her dearest son.
Oh dear God, will you just let me end it already? I think it's about time to head back to Ragar's Reach. What's next for all of you? LSA will be eager to hear the recent events, so I shall join you, if you have no objections. I'd welcome the company, Kiara. Why don't you come along to the Reach as well once you've said your farewells to Nanamo and the others? Like, upon completion of this quest, you'll be able to access the palace's rooftop gardens by speaking to the Royal's Marine attendant. Oh good, does that mean I'm almost done with this quest? Yes, I am. And then we can call it an episode once I am done. Urabanya Ragar's Reach. I could have just... Oh my god, I'm doing what my girl does. No, well, I thought it was much closer. So, that's my excuse. And this isn't a big location anyway. It took us, what, less than a minute? Alright, there we go. Well, here we are again. Alphano has relayed me with the thrilling tale of hidden treasure trove, mid-meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecomings. It would seem I missed everything. I was patrolling the palace grounds with Thancred and Ishtola when we heard the report of the Primal in the throne room. I honestly doubted my own ears. As others have said, we were lucky to have our Echo-based companions nearby the time. But we'll need to keep a closer eye on the Quelena. You can say that again. The whole episode has reminded me just how far apart our kinds still are. It looks like centuries of fear and mistrust really can't be washed away in a day. But someone has to make an effort at reconciliation if these conflicts are ever going to end. Normally, a lot of people are crying out for vengeance, but I've been doing my best to calm things down. Violent reprisals will only lead to more summonings. Indeed, violence will ever beget violence, as the Empire has learned to its costs in recent times. In any case, something like Shmiya was the Broodmother's doing, and whoever replaces her might not be so keen on the idea. We'll just have to watch and wait. Which isn't to say we won't be putting the safety of our allies in the Vera and M tribes first. I plan to have resistance scouts keep track of the Quiena's movements at all times. My parents will be relieved to hear that. What are your plans for the rest of the resistance army, out of interest? Are we to prepare for Imperial counterattacks? That would be a question for the resistance newest recruit, a military commander with far more experience than me. What? The Bull of Alamigo? We call it an army, but the resistance is really a collection of smaller independent groups. And when Concord passes command on to me, that authority only extended to the freedom fighters based in Ragar's Reach. He just happened to be serving as a resistance spokesman at the time, and needed someone to take over the role while everything was in disarray. But that time has passed. When I speak with the other leaders about reforming the army under a new government, I'll be nominating Raban as the overall commander of our forces. He has more experience than the rest of us put together, and we stand to learn a lot from him. Indeed, he is in all respects the ideal choice. Assuming he accepts the post, Alamigo will have added a formidable weapon to its arsenal. And given the progress of Nanamo's resettlement initiative, I see great cause for hope. The seeds which were so carefully sowed have begun to quicken, my friends. I like that. We tend to our promises and watch as Alamigo blooms. Oh, for the love of God, finally we're done. Or not. I do give thanks to the kami that my makeshift raft withstood the fury of the seas. there their generosity ended. Without coins in our pockets for new attire, we are doomed to look like so much jestum. Oh woe, betide the poor man in the city of rich merchants. Those dango are delicious. Will you have one? More sweetbreads. I surrender my blade to secure what few coins we have. Ah, it's like talking to a child. Why fate's out on me with this burden I shall never know, but I am alive and I must return to my master's side. So why is Yotsuyu with him? Come, Tsuyu, we shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. Have you read the reports? First Stoma, then Alamigo, and Lord Xenos put to the sword. Do not believe everything you read. I hear the Viceroy was merely wounded, and that he has already returned to the capital. Naturally, the savage beasts beat their chest, and boast loudly of taking his head regardless. Nay, Lord Xenos lives? Deplorable that our own officers should be fooled by Erosian misinformation. Small wonder the provinces has begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an official and above all accurate announcement to quell these pernicious rumors. They would wage war with empty words. Let them produce the Viceroy's remains then. We shall soon put the lie to their claims. He slit his own throat, so I'm pretty sure he's not among the living anymore. Okay, there we go. Whew, oh boy, that was a long one. Alright, let's use our little dress up Robon minion. Nice. Okay. Alright, everybody. I am definitely going to end it here. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Don't forget to follow me on social. Details are in the description below. I follow all gamers back, and especially if you're new here, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And if you like what you see, definitely give that like button a good smack in the face. And that being said, everyone, thank you all for watching. And I will see you all in the next one.